This is a quick video on how to install Boondox landing gear on an Old Town Autopilot 120. I went with taking out the rod holders, take out both rod holders, 3 screws, goes pretty quick. They give you 2 backing plates. These actually go inside the kayak, so you gotta make them the right size. And if you hold it on top, you can kind of outline what you're gonna do and then cut them out with a jigsaw. Both sides were the same, and so I just basically put the one I cut out on top of the other piece of plastic they give you and made a copy for the other side, which is what this is right here, and then just cut that out too. And then there it is, and that's actually going to be inside the kayak. And then for the holes, what you do is you grab the backing bar. That bar goes inside. And I used the one hole that was for the rod holder that was already drilled. I had to drill it bigger. And then I made that second hole as a new hole that I had to drill. So I drilled 2 holes. I think it was 3/8 for the thing. A little scary, but that's what you got to do. And then you're going to slide that backing plate, white backing plate in there and mark where the holes go in that. And that's what this is. My wife's holding it in there while I mark where to drill the holes. Yeah, it's 2 holes, again 3/8, same size as the kayak holes. And then you want to make sure the backing plate the Boondox gives you fits your 2 holes so it lines up. And that's what that is. And then you slide both these things underneath inside the kayak, backing plate on the bottom. And you use the long screws and put them through those pieces of angle iron through the backing plate, or through the cutting board into the backing plate, and tighten them up. That was the worst part, is getting your arm in there and then having all the holes lined up and screwing the screws down in. And somehow I lost that video. This part just shows you how you slide little shims into the side of the bigger round square pieces. And it'll make sense when you look at the kit. And you screw in the 4 bolts on each of them. And then you tighten all of it up at once. And it really turns out super strong. This is just how to put on a wheel. There's 2 clips. That's the inside one you put on the wheel. And then you put a clip on the outside. And that's how the wheel stays on. I use a little bit of door ease just because these things get a little sticky after a while. And it makes them a lot easier to put on and off, especially in the water. And you can see they come in and out pretty easy. And there's the kind of the 2 ways you're going to have it. They give you a little bungee cord to put on there that you put together. And all that does is make sure that the arms don't fall out. And that just keeps everything together, and there it is.